our planet holds many wonders, but few are as vast and mysterious as the world beneath the waves. Far below the sunlit surface, in the western Pacific Ocean, lies a place of profound darkness and immense pressure. This is the Mariana Trench, a scar on the Earth's crust that plunges deeper than any other canyon on land or in the sea. It's a world almost entirely alien to us, a realm where the rules of life as we know them are, completely rewritten. Its sheer scale is difficult to comprehend honestly, a testament to the powerful geological forces that shape our world from below. The trench is located east of the Mariana Islands, which is actually how it gets its name. It is a crescent-shaped chasm in the ocean floor, stretching for more than 2,550 kilometers. Within this enormous trench lies its deepest point, a small valley known as the Challenger Deep. If you were to take Mount Everest, the tallest mountain on Earth, and place it into the Challenger Deep, its peak would still be submerged with more than 2 kilometers of water above it. This incredible depth makes it one of the most inaccessible places on our planet, a true final frontier. Reaching a staggering depth of nearly 11,000 meters, or about 11 kilometers, the Mariana Trench represents the very bottom of our world. The journey down is a descent into complete blackness, where sunlight cannot penetrate beyond the first few hundred meters. The temperature of the water hovers just above freezing, creating a cold, dark, and seemingly inhospitable environment. For centuries, humans could only imagine what secrets lay hidden in this profound abyss, a place so remote it seemed to belong to another planet entirely. Exploring this deep chasm is an extraordinary challenge. The conditions are extreme, far more hostile than outer space in some ways. The pressure at the bottom is over 1,000 times greater than what we experience at sea level, a force so immense it would crush most conventional submarines as if they were made of paper. Yet, despite these seemingly impossible conditions, life has found a way. This discovery has transformed our understanding of biology and the remarkable resilience of living organisms in the face of nature's greatest extremes. In the endless night of the trench, where sunlight never goes, life has made its own light. This is called bioluminescence, and it's a common way for the animals living there to stay alive. Many creatures in the deep sea can make light using chemical reactions inside their bodies. They use this light to hunt for food, find a partner, or to scare and confuse other animals trying to eat them in the super dark water. It's a quiet, beautiful language of light, making quick patterns in a world you can't normally see, like a ghostly dance in the deep. One of the coolest examples is the anglerfish. This fish, which looks a bit scary, has a fleshy light that hangs from its head. The end of this light glows brightly, full of tiny glowing living things. It acts like a fishing pole, bringing smaller, curious fish closer to the anglerfish's strong mouth. In a world where food is hard to find, this smart trick is a very good way to get a meal without using much energy. The anglerfish just waits patiently for its dinner to come to it, pulled in by the amazing glowing light. Other creatures use their light to protect themselves. The vampire squid, for example, doesn't drink blood, but instead uses a surprising light show to get away from danger. When it feels threatened, it can let out a cloud of glowing goo, a sticky stuff that blinds and confuses an attacker while the squid escapes into the dark water around it. This special way of doing things shows how life has changed in amazing ways to live in a place where every meeting could mean living or dying. The darkness needs clever ways to survive. The many kinds of these glowing animals are truly amazing, from jellyfish that glow with soft, steady light to tiny creatures that sparkle like scattered stars. The deep sea is full of living lights. These lights are often the only things you can see in the very deep darkness, quick flashes and steady glows that show life is there. Each type of animal has its own special pattern and reason for its light, a secret message that helps it move around, talk, and stay alive in the toughest place on our planet. They are the real stars of this deep, dark world. The Mariana Trench is not just a world of darkness, it is also a place of strange and mysterious sounds. In recent years, scientists have deployed sensitive hydrophones, which are essentially underwater microphones, to listen to the ambient noises of the deep. They expected to hear the sounds of earthquakes or perhaps the calls of known marine mammals like whales. However, they recorded something they could not immediately identify, a complex and bizarre sound that echoed through the trench, a ghostly transmission from the abyss. This peculiar sound, nicknamed the Western Pacific Biotwang, is a 5-part call that lasts for about 3.5 seconds. It spans a huge range of frequencies, starting with a deep moan and ending with a high-pitched metallic finale. The sound was recorded repeatedly, but its source remained a complete puzzle for a long time. It did not match any known geological activity, nor did it resemble the calls of any documented marine species. The mystery of the biotwang captivated scientists, who wondered what kind of creature could produce such a unique and powerful vocalization. Several theories have been proposed to explain these enigmatic noises. One of the leading hypotheses is that the sound is a previously unknown mating call from a type of baleen whale, possibly a minke whale. These whales are known for their complex songs, and it is plausible that a small, isolated population in this region has developed a unique call. The sound structure, with its combination of low and high frequencies, is consistent with calls made by other baleen whales. This theory suggests we are still learning about the behavior of even the largest animals on our planet. However, the whale theory is not the only possibility. Some researchers remain open to more speculative ideas, wondering if the sound could originate from something else entirely. The sheer strangeness of the noise leaves room for imagination. Could it be a species completely new to science? A large creature uniquely adapted to the crushing pressures of the trench? Until a definitive source is found and observed, the sounds from the Mariana Trench will remain one of its most compelling and haunting secrets, a whisper from a world we are only just beginning to explore. Why do we keep sending missions to such a dangerous and far-off place? The answer is easy. The Mariana Trench is one of the last truly unknown places on our own planet. It's like a natural lab where we can study life in the most extreme conditions you can imagine. Learning how living things survive the crushing pressure, the super cold, and the total darkness can teach us a lot about how tough life can be. These discoveries could help us with medicine, new technologies, and even our search for life on other planets. There's a huge chance of finding new kinds of animals and plants. Every time we send a submarine or a robot into the deep, we find creatures that no one has ever seen before. These living things, from huge one-celled amoebas to strange see-through fish, have special ways of living in their environment. Studying their genes and how their bodies work could lead to amazing new scientific discoveries. There might be countless unknown living things waiting in the trench's secret spots, each with its own story of surviving against all odds. Exploring the trench is not without its dangers. The huge pressure is strong enough to crush everything but the toughest, specially built machines. Moving around in total darkness through rough, unknown areas is always risky, but the desire to explore and understand is a basic part of being human. The difficulties of deep-sea exploration push our technology and engineering to their very limits, leading to new ideas that can help many other areas. Every successful mission is a win for human cleverness and our never-ending curiosity about the world around us. In the end, studying the Mariana Trench helps us understand our own planet more completely. The oceans are like the blood of Earth, and the deep sea plays a very important part in controlling our weather and natural systems in ways we are just starting to figure out. By uncovering the trench's secrets, we're not just being curious, we're gathering important information about how our world works. The deep ocean holds answers to big questions about rocks, living things, and the history of life on Earth, reminding us that there are still amazing things to find right here at home.